Good evening, Prof. Hello, everyone.
Hello, dear.
Hi.
Just,
Good evening.
let's just make it a very casual session.
Yeah, sure. It's sharing stories.
Yeah, since it's Pecha Kucha, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So, Associate Professor Dr. Zaida.
Can you hear me?
Yes, can. Clear.
Hi, Prof. Doctor.
We are waiting for 2 more presenters.
Sure. So, Silva, you will be presenting the slide, yeah?
Yes. The video, yeah?
The video. I mean, first time doing, so it's a bit like not so sure we're actually doing the right thing.
Very first few minutes. After that, you'll be fine.
All right. Okay.
Hello, Silva.
Hi, hi.
Yeah, nice meeting you. Dr. Bridget, you are getting younger and younger.
Getting more, you know, more gemuk.
Hi, Prof.
Reduce your food intake then. Oh,
Prof, you're muted.
media faces. And do you see the
Right. This is
our
old friends, is it?
she must have her face on
Prof,
because
you're muted.
Oh, sorry.
Dr. Zaida. Dr. Zaida, haven't seen you for ages. You also, you know, never grow old. Still as youthful as forever, Dr. Zaida. What's your secret recipe?
Additional story for today's session.
How are you?
Hi.
Yeah, actually, I'm not that well in terms of, because my mom is having her terminal pancreatic cancer. So taking care of her as well as my siblings, they are flying back, you know, next week and the week after. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah, do pray for her, you know.
Recovery.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So,
Sorry to hear that.
yeah. So prayer. Dr. Zaida, where are you now? Which university?
Uni Raza.
Oh, still, I thought you went somewhere. Yeah.
Prof, we have our first presenter here, Dr. Bridget. Then our second presenter is Kat Nichu. And we are waiting for 2 more presenters. Can we wait for another 5 minutes? Thank you, Doctor.
It's my voice clear? Can you hear my
Very
voice?
clear, very clear. Dr. Bridget.
Great.
Very clear, doctor.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hello, Suryani. So,
Hi. Hi. And congrats too.
congrats to you as well.
No.
While waiting, can we have a chat? I mean, with Suryani. Silva, is it okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's not
If it is not private and confidential, you may.
Yeah. Stop me when time is up. Suri,
Yeah.
Suri, can you hear me?
Yeah.
In fact, only, you know, we, the unit, the social science unit, will continue with the 12 steps. So next year, we are planning actually to invite you to, you know, be the trainer of training of trainer. Conduct once, perhaps in the first step. In the second step, we will do it monthly, you know, for a few, you know, presentation at district level. Meaning, is it okay if you invite your JU to, you know, after the presentation, guide them, and then we will choose the best one to do it nationwide, which we are going to, you know, meaning PPT Tower will be the host. Is it okay? One from Labuan, one from Tawau. Another 2, can you have your 2, you know, presenters, the 12 Langkah, that one from other districts. Is it okay?
Okay.
Okay, yeah?
Yes.
We'll get that done.
Yeah. I'm grateful. Thank you.
I don't
Thank
know,
you.
being the JU, is it difficult?
No, as long as you know how to use the techniques, and then you know how to explain and convince the participants to do the action research using that technique, then inshallah it will be okay. But at the same time, we need to upgrade our knowledge about action research, and MARNET is one of the platform for us to learn more about action research.
So, with Haja and I, actually, both of us are interested to carry yours out because we want to internalize, and then we want to get the teachers to really use it. Because some teachers, they have learned your technique, you see. So that's good. We will, move to full force. Is it okay? The collaboration?
Yeah, okay. Thank you. I really respect it. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Prof, can we start, Prof? We are waiting for another presenter, Puan Nur Samsia. But, can we start with the first presenter now?
Okay, I'm so nervous.
Prof, can?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for participating in MARNET Conference 2021. It's our pleasure to have Associate Professor Dr. Zaida Mustafa from University Tun Abdul Razak as the panelist for Pecha Kucha in Room 1 for Parallel Session 2. So the floor is yours, Prof. And we will start with the first presenter.
Wonderful evening to all. I'm Bridget, and my co-presenters are Indra and Robert. Our presentation today is entitled Suppression of Expression Helps Teasing Creativity. We are trainers for adult learners who are not used to using English in their daily conversations. For us, we are so passionate about getting our learners to respond and express their thoughts and feelings, especially in English language. We would feel a great sense of achievement even if they could only form simple sentences when talking to us. Expressing personal thoughts and feelings encourages better thinking. When we think, we interact with all our knowledge and experiences we gain from everywhere. Such interaction will enable us later to synthesize all this information and create new ideas. That's why we love to get our learners to express their ideas. But we faced a bit of problem when we conducted a training course with a group of adult learners. The problem started in our first few slots. They were not participating actively. They were shy to express even though how hard we tried. They were very conscious when seeing us approaching them, especially during their writing tasks. We felt so disappointed with ourselves and disheartened to see them looking down, afraid that we might ask them to speak or write something on a board. We felt so lonely standing there in front of the class. We felt so unwelcome. We felt like leaving the class as soon as possible. We needed to know what and why they were keeping the ideas to themselves. After doing some reading and referencing on previous researchers, as well as self-reflection, we decided to conduct 3 activities to tease their creativity and motivation to express. For the first activity, it was a guided task. A guided task using a poem, just like this. The learners needed to predict the ending based on the stimulus provided, and freedom was given to them to use any words they wanted to describe their feelings. They were curious at the beginning and anticipating what might happen in the next line. But when it was time for them to share their products, when it was time for them to write, some were frowning and sighing. They did not seem to have the force or relevant reasons to write down extra ideas, even though they had the freedom to do so. We could see that they were just too comfortable with the task given to them. So the freedom was taken away from them in the next activity. The second activity was truly a controlled task. Only this specific list of words was given for the learners to form as many sentences as possible, but without any freedom to add or use any other words outside this list. Yeah, they were trapped this time. They had no freedom to determine what they wanted to write. They had a hard time forming sentences with the restricted numbers of words given. Some of them started to rebel. They felt smothered and stifled. They became even more dissatisfied when they had to present the product in front of the class. They appeared extremely inadequate and uneasy with their ability. This time served them right. For the third activity, we were angels. Only the part of speech were given to the learners. They were free to provide words that matched the parts needed. They were also free to add words that could expand their sentences according to their thoughts and feelings and create a theme of their own choice. Wow, this time, they really appreciated the autonomy given to them and treasured the ability to express their thoughts without much restriction. They were able to manipulate the language to create an interesting story. Most of them could not wait to share the stories with their friends. They wanted the rest of the class to know how well they fare and how they have created the story. The fundamental concepts of these three activities were captured by these three words: bestow, withhold, release the autonomy given to them. The execution of these concepts in the three activities above can be likened to a bottle of fizzy drink which has been disturbed so hard and it's ready to pop anytime. According to Hockenberry and Hockenberry 2007, an emotion which involves feelings of happiness, anger, sadness, boredom, and frustration is a complex psychological state that involves three distinct behavior or components: a subjective experience, a psychological response, and a behavioral or expressive response. In other words, if the learner's emotion is evoked, it may encourage physical and behavioral reaction in social interaction from within the learners. Holding on to the citation mentioned a while ago, we managed to achieve our target of getting our learners to express their feelings and ideas without much grudges, without much complaint, and at the end of the three activities. Yes, we have achieved the victory, the very victory that we have aimed for these three activities. However, we may need to be cautious when using these self-created principles to encourage learners to express. Using suppression to encourage expression of ideas may pose some risks, as some of the learners may not be able to handle suppression or pressure that well. Apart from that, some of them dislike sharing their personal feelings and concerns, afraid that they might appear too exposed and vulnerable if their experiences and feelings disclosed were not too pleasant. So we as trainers, we need to be sensible when dealing with sensitive learners. We may need to understand the types of learners we are dealing with to prepare appropriate strategies to encourage fruitful and meaningful learning outcomes from them. We need to know also the different needs they have and also the unique context they are in. In this modern world, pressure in life is inevitable. This study may open up a forum for further discussion on considering turning pressure and suppression of ideas, which are considered as negative elements, to more positive energy for more favorable outcomes, not only in the field of education, but also other forms of development. So ladies and gentlemen, that's all for our presentation. Thank you so much for the opportunity given to us to share our ideas, and hopefully these activities can be a good start for all of us to try, and all the best.
So how is it? So how is it, Prof? This is the first time doing it, Prof.
Your mic is muted, Dr. Prof.
Prof, your mic. Yeah, mic, Prof.
Congratulations, Dr. Brigade. And
And
I think this is a real good study
Oh,
because when I was with the Ministry of Education, I don't have the opportunity to do a research. We don't really have the opportunity to look at the effectiveness and to do this kind of research when we are giving training to adult learners. And this is a real good strategy for, I mean, this is the andragogy. And yeah, when we have face-to-face interaction. And I found, well, while you are presenting, I am thinking that this, the model is actually gradual release model of empowerment, where the intervention gradual release model of empowerment, because you are empowering students to be responsible of their own learning, and the intervention is very nice. The suppression of ideas, you put it there. And yeah, Doc, when I look at it, it is very much, it is, I mean, I look at it, then I found that the psychology of learning that we are used to is so yesterday. And you are coming with new wave of psychology, which call a positive psychology. And you are putting happiness, the emotion. Actually, you are changing. The theoretical foundation of your research is positive psychology paradigm, where you change the negative emotion of shy, negative emotion of unsure, self-esteem and self-confidence, even though they are very good, they have ideas actually, and you turn that into responsibility, all positive responsibility. Then give them a little bit victory, sense of victory, then they are confident. After that, they are so happy when they have sense of victory.
Yes, Prof.
This kind of research is a real new wave in psychological based research to really answer the question, how people learn.
Thank you, Prof, because this is what it's like, waiting for somebody to actually read my minds and really get into my thoughts. And Dr. Zaida, you have actually entered my flow of ideas. Thank you so much. I can feel all my sense coming out. Thank you.
Because you are young and you are full of energy. You know that you are trying to build, to contribute to the body of knowledge about how people learn, and you are actually leaving behind the behaviorism based theory. Yeah, and you are actually coming up with new theory, how people learn, where the learning must be based on happiness. It is heart-based learning, which is very much related to the definition of psychology. Psychic means heart, means soul. Yeah, I mean, I am so happy. I mean, to listen to your presentation, but in terms of the way you present it, it is you present well explain about the background, short and sweet. Then you express idea, the clarification, very sassy, and the problem. Yeah, this is very much related to a case study. The problem, conscious. There are quite a number of conscious students inside my classroom as well. When they say that, Dr. Zeda, the last time that I hold the pen is 20 years ago. They come to the program with Appel C, Appel A certificate. And the theoretical framework, this is different. You are not using Maslow, you are not using extrinsic, intrinsic, you are using positive psychology theory. Okay, congratulations. I really hope this one can be written and can be turned into academic writing journals.
I will do that, yes. Thank you, Prof.
Okay.
Thank you for the great advice and the support. And I'm so motivated now. Thank you, Prof. And then would like to introduce to all my member, Indra Sahril Sayuati, because he's also involved in this research, as well as Robert Yusifus Han, over there, because he's having his picture only over there. Thank you so much, Prof, for your advice.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Bridget. Now I think you're okay now. You're ready for the next Pecha Kucha, I think. Right. Okay. So we move on to the second presenter.
Good day, everyone. Welcome to my Pecha Kucha presentation entitled Conflict Strategy, a recipe for fun and meaningful basic sentence construction. My teachers have applied it in their action research. Hope you enjoy my presentation. My pedagogy award in the innovation competition organized by the Institute of Teacher Education, Tawau campus. Choose 7-level palm face rules for subject-verb agreement consists of 4 types of gestures. Firstly, left fist and right palm. Second gesture, left palm and right fist. The first 2 gestures are most common gestures. The third gesture is left fist and right fist. The fourth gesture is left palm and right palm, which is used for the pronoun I. Okay. Next, okay, the palm fist strategy can be used as a classroom-based assessment. Okay, before beginning the intervention, teachers must find the issues. Okay, for example, this teacher found that most of our pupils having the similar mistakes, meaning they are for singular noun, they forgot to add s to the word. So the teacher conducted needs analysis for the subject-verb agreement intervention in simple present tense, which will be shown in the next slide, where she prepared 6 questions. As you can see, this pupil made all the mistakes. So there is no match between the subject and the verb. As for slide 8, due to time constraint, I will only show you the level 1 intervention in the palm fist strategy. Ladies and gentlemen, may I show you these 2 most common concepts: left fist and right palm for singular noun or pronoun, and left palm, right fist for plural noun or plural pronoun. Okay, left hand for noun or pronoun, for verb in simple present tense. Okay, so the action so trick to remember left fist, right palm. Where is the letter in your left fist, in your left hand? Okay, I catch the letter S in my left hand and hide it inside my fingers. So this is left fist and right palm. A trick to remember plural verb. Okay, where is the verb? Okay, next. Okay, this song helps you to remember a noun means a person, place, or thing. Okay, you can scan the QR code. You can find this in the YouTube. So noun means the name of person, place, or thing. So exercises for left fist and right palm, you may ask your pupil to draw the left fist and right palm, and then write the examples. Okay. Then another exercise, left palm and right fist. Get them to outline the left palm and right fist, and then write down the examples. Okay. Some more examples. Left palm, you may ask the pupils to prepare, to have 3 columns to write down examples of persons, places, things. Then for right fist, write down examples of action verbs. You can have other columns, for verb to be, verb to do, verb to have. So these are some more examples. You can ask the pupils to match. Boy is. Okay, you may add article a boy. A boy is. Okay, the girl Okay, sorry. The girl was, okay. Left fist, right palm. Okay. Okay, these are some of the photo documentations. Okay. Pupils were having fun as well as the teachers. Okay. So left fist, right palm, or left palm, right fist. You may try. Okay. So the teacher was satisfied because out of the 6, she gave the pupils to do the same exercise again after a few weeks. The pupils could show progress. So some of them, 15 of them, out of 30 pupils, 15 of them got all correct. Okay. Next, the impact. For level 1, for plural nouns that end in S, pupils no longer add S to the action verb. For singular noun that do not end in S, pupils will add S to the action verb. Okay. Okay. We will have fun. Okay. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see that the palm twist rules will empower teachers as well as pupils are empowered.
Right, that's the end of the presentation.
Sorry for the technical problem which I encountered.
Okay. Yes, Prof.
Yeah, Prof.
It's true. I understand. I understand you are doing this in Tawau. Still remember about 5 years ago, we are staying together in the hotels and we are trying to figure out something for your PhD study.
Yeah.
And I think this is, I mean, a teacher is has the freedom, yeah, and to try. I mean, teachers know their students. I cannot say that this is not a good study because every study is good. It is the beginning of the new knowledge, and it can also contribute to the body of knowledge about how people learn. How could we help students to learn best? How could we help students to attain the mastery level? And when we're talking about English, there are 2 types of English, 3 types of English learners in this country. Number 1, the yang memang lidah dia cakap bahasa Inggeris lah, ya, first language dia bahasa Inggeris. The second one is English as a foreign language and English as a second language. And for your student, learning English as a foreign language. So that's why you are using this prescriptive way of teaching, and which is very much found in the English classroom in Korea, South Korea and Japan. So it is very interesting to teach English in Japan because you have to give them the law of learning, and this is another law of learning. So you give them some kind of, you prescribe them with the left and right methods of doing that. And this is actually the theoretical foundation of this research is behaviorism, repetition, and association. And they keep on doing that repeatedly, and the outcome is good. But definitely there will be, I believe that there will be another level of where you take the law, okay, where the students will, because this is behaviorism, definitely the student will be able to do a more generalized concept where they can do other more difficult tasks, cognitive tasks, in constructing the sentence. So yeah, I would say this is a good study as well. Actually, a good study is a study that helps the teachers to really identify the problem and get a plan or a strategy to solve that problem. It doesn't matter whether it is for sustainability for a short period of time, or definitely we cannot say that any strategies will have some sustainability effect. Okay, yeah, this is very good. Okay, congratulations, Chu. Should you want to do your PhD, give me a call.
Thank you,
Wow.
Doctor,
Okay.
for your comment.
Really ikhlas to help friends. Yeah,
Wow.
okay.
It's a great offer. Wow. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ms. Kat, me too. Right. Any questions from the floor? From the participants?
I will
Maybe I could add
continue
one
for
more.
improvement.
Miss Chu, maybe I could add one more. This kind of strategy is very good for left brain learner, very structured. Yeah, those who have this parallel kind of thinking, they will find it a challenge to memorize the steps. Okay.
Okay. Any other
Thank you,
questions?
Prof. Yeah.
Right. Is there any other questions? Okay. All right. If there's no other question, we move on to the third presentation. Can we, Dr. Prof? Prof, can we start with the third presentation?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Okay.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. Nama saya Nur Samsia binti Muhammad Horsi. Saya merupakan penolong pegawai pendidikan daerah yang bertugas di USTP PPD Manjung, Perak. Pada hari ini, saya ingin berkongsi tentang kajian tindakan saya yang bertajuk Pembudayaan Kreatif USTP Pencetus Transformasi. Kajian ini dijalankan apabila kami di Pejabat Pendidikan Daerah Manjung melalui USTP sentiasa berusaha untuk memastikan PDPR yang dilaksanakan secara pendidikan digital dapat dilaksanakan dengan lancar. Beberapa masalah telah wujud menyebabkan perlunya USTP melakukan transformasi dalam penyampaian maklumat secara digital. Gambar ini memaparkan tentang beberapa poster yang telah disediakan oleh USTP bagi menghebahkan maklumat berkaitan perkongsian pendidikan digital, antaranya penggunaan PowerPoint dalam menghasilkan video pengajaran. Seterusnya, USTP PPD Manjung telah menjemput Cikgu MK bagi perkongsian tentang integrasi Google Meet dan Google Workshop Tools dalam PDPR. Google Meet merupakan antara medium penting yang dapat membantu guru melaksanakan PDPR secara online. Selain itu, perkongsian Ustazah Noriah Tan tidak kurang hebatnya dalam perkongsian Google Site dalam PDPC. Google Site penting bagi membantu para guru menyusun bahan pengajaran untuk diakses oleh murid sebagai rujukan bahan pengajaran mereka. Justru bahan Google Site yang dimasukkan ke dalam Google Classroom dapat dijadikan sebagai tugasan berstruktur. Selanjutnya, USTP PPD Manjung telah menjemput Cikgu Ruth untuk perkongsian berkaitan penggunaan ClassPoint dalam PDPR. Menariknya, aplikasi ClassPoint adalah dapat membantu guru menyediakan platform bagi menghasilkan kuis kepada murid. Tujuannya agar murid lebih aktif dan seronok dalam PDPR yang dijalankan. Bukan penggunaan aplikasi digital sahaja yang kami berikan kepada warga pendidik di daerah Manjung, malah perkongsian ilmu tidak kami lupakan. Antaranya, agar aspek tata bahasa Melayu dapat dibugarkan kembali, kami telah menyediakan perkongsian tentang bijak tata bahasa. Seterusnya, Manjung dapat melaksanakan juga beberapa pengajaran secara digital melalui pelaksanaan tuition untuk calon-calon yang bakal menduduki SPM 2021. Untuk ini, kami telah menyediakan platform tuition siri 1 bagi subjek teras seperti Bahasa Melayu, Sains, Mat dan Bahasa Inggeris. Berikutnya, kami kembangkan lagi pelaksanaan tuition bagi calon-calon SPM 2021 untuk seri kedua. Kali ini bagi mata pelajaran AdMed, Sejarah, Pendidikan Islam, Sains dan Inggeris. Pembelajaran telah berlangsung secara berterusan. Untuk itu, platform belajar tanpa sumberdan kami berikan kepada calon-calon SPM di daerah Manjung dalam subjek Bahasa Melayu. Bagi memastikan pendidikan di USTP dapat ditekankan, Kami juga sangat mengambil berat emosi calon-calon SPM dan STPM di daerah kami. Untuk itu, satu motivasi minda positif telah dijalankan bagi membantu calon-calon SPM lebih positif untuk menduduki peperiksaan kelab. Dalam mendepani cabaran pandemik COVID-19, pihak PPD Manjung sentiasa ingin memastikan guru kekal dinamik walaupun melaksanakan pengajaran dari rumah. Sepanjang persekolahan ditutup, bukanlah penghalang untuk para guru sentiasa aktif dalam mengharungi transformasi pendidikan. USTP PPD Manjung juga sangat cakna akan pentingnya murid-murid dalam mengurus stres. Sehubungan itu, satu aplikasi terapi seni yang dapat mengurus stres juga telah dijalankan. Pelbagai kaedah sebenarnya dapat membantu meringankan tekanan yang dihadapi murid. Selain sektor pembelajaran dan sektor pembangunan murid juga amat menitik beratkan berkaitan kesihatan mental dan para murid. Justru satu kolaborasi antara sektor pembangunan murid bersama USTP PPD Manjung agar kesihatan mental dan guru terjaga. Walaupun sesi perkongsian guru yang dinamik seharusnya memiliki pengetahuan lain berkaitan inovasi. Hal ini disebabkan inovasi pada masa ini bukanlah sesuatu minat, malah menjadi keperluan untuk diamalkan oleh para guru. Selain itu, masa yang terluang juga perlulah dimanfaatkan melalui pembacaan para guru kerana membaca adalah jiwa bangsa. Melalui pembacaan juga, guru dapat menambah pengetahuan mereka. Atas keperluan itu, USTP PPD Manjung sentiasa melakukan perkongsian melalui resensi buku secara langsung. Para penyelidik khususnya bagi penitia bahasa Melayu di daerah Manjung turut diberi peluang untuk perkongsian ilmu dalam bual bicara melalui amalan penyelidikan merungkai isu-isu pengajaran bahasa Melayu. Selain pembubaran ilmu, USTP juga sentiasa menyokong aspek-aspek kerohanian agar menjadi pelengkap kehidupan. Oleh itu, program Iqra turut dijalankan bagi mengukuhkan rohani setiap warga pendidik di daerah Manjung. Ruang yang agak panjang di rumah juga perlulah dimanfaatkan oleh warga pendidik untuk mengelakkan terlibat dalam sebarang jenayah penipuan yang kini aktif mengancam ruang sosial. Untuk itu, badan NGO seperti polis turut bekerjasama dalam menyebarkan maklumat kepada masyarakat melalui ruang USTP. Melalui pembudayaan kreatif, USTP pencetus transformasi dilihat telah menunjukkan kejayaan apabila kini USTP PPD Manjung mempunyai 6,530 orang subscriber. Untuk itu, saya sebagai wakil dari USTP PPD Manjung amat bersyukur atas perubahan ini. Sekian, terima kasih.
Okey,
Ya.
adik Cikgu Nur Samsiah.
Ya.
Untuk presentation ini saya ada soalan. Ya.
Baik.
So nombor 1 saya nak tanya what is the purpose of the study?
Lebih kepada apa ya?
Sebab kajian
penyelesaian
ini
masalah.
Kajian ini sebenarnya is a prelude to a bigger kind of research yang boleh dibuat sampai ke peringkat PhD. So mungkin ada Cikgu Nur Samsiah and dengan team that mesti ada purpose-nya masa melaksanakan kajian ini. Ini bukannya nanti ditanya Dr. Zaidah, ini kajian ke? Bagi saya ini kajian, ya, walaupun dia bukanlah bercorak empirical, tetapi dia adalah sebagai asas awalan, ya, initial data for something bigger than this. Itu saya nak tanya purpose of the study.
Lagi satu, Prof, sebenarnya saya baru mencuba Pecha Kucha ni. Kalau Prof perhatikan, video saya tu dia macam terhenti sebab saya dapat info setiap satu slide perlu dibentangkan dalam 20 saat. Jadinya saya macam spontan lah. Lepas tu, itu pun saya rasa tak cukup 6 minit lebih sebab saya baru belajar, Prof, macam mana nak hasilkan slide secara, kata orang tu, spontan melalui gambar sahaja.
Ya, betul.
Betul. Dan saya ingin mengetahui apa tu sebenarnya Pecha Kucha.
Ya. Ketika saya membuat PhD saya selama 7 tahun. 7 tahun. Ya, daripada saya dapat tu sampai saya di kementerian, dekat-dekat nak keluar kementerian tu pun baru dapat PhD. Dan saya diminta untuk membentangkan 7 tahun kajian dalam masa 10 minit. Dengan 3 slide. Jadi macam itulah lebih kurang. So yang ini lebih kepada untuk untuk berkongsi tentang kalau nak buatkan tajuk paper, tajuk kajian, tajuk case study-nya, elevating teacher professionalism. In Manjung, dalam PPD Manjung during this COVID-19 pandemic. So kita letaklah ada beberapa aktiviti yang dilaksanakan. So it can be a bigger study if this is the initial data collected on what very initial, apa yang boleh dilakukan oleh PPD Manjung untuk elevate the quality of, elevating teacher professionalism ataupun managers professionalism dekat PPD ataupun dalam kalangan guru. Kemudian lepas itu dia akan pergi kepada second step, training need analysis. Lepas training need analysis, then start come the design of teacher competency needed, essential teacher competency needed to be effective during this COVID-19 pandemic. So saya nampak ada Madam Olia dalam ni, she is doing design developmental research using using a very new current model of design developmental methodology. Tu macam itulah maksudnya. And this is good. Saya rasa rindu bila bersebut PPD Manjung, semasa saya di Kementerian Bahagian Pendidikan Guru, kita sangat memesrai PPD Manjung ni. Dan ada nama-nama yang saya nampak, yang biasa saya jumpalah nama tu. Okey, lagi satu soalan untuk Nur Samsia, di mana nak dibawa? Ke mana nak dibawa this initial state of research ni? What next?
Maksudnya untuk bawa kepada daerah ataupun ke peringkat kementerian lah, apa yang daerah melalui USTP ni telah sumbangkan kepada warga pendidik khususnya di daerah dulu, kemudian kiranya sebagai pembuka jalan.
Ya, betul ya. Mungkin lepas tu diletakkan ini adalah objektif-objektif yang terkandung di dalam tiap-tiap training itu, dan boleh dibagikan objektif itu ataupun dia akan pergi kepada training need analysis. Do you think that you need this kind of training? Do you think that you want to be certified as Google trainer? So dia akan tik-tik, lepas tu kita akan dapat a very good essential teacher competency yang akhirnya akan bawa kepada teacher competency standard menggantikan SKPM 4 tu ya. Okey.
Terima kasih Prof atas bimbingan dan perkongsian pada petang ni. Saya sangat berbangga. Terima kasih banyak-banyak.
Congratulations.
Right, any questions? Ada soalan? Siapa-siapa nak tanya? Boleh share soalan dalam chat box juga ya. Right. Ada soalan? Okay.
Prof, saya nak tanya sesuatu. Kalau macam contoh Pecha Kucha tu, saya nampak kan dia banyak macam gambar-gambar. Kalau ada bahan yang bermaklumat seperti tu boleh ke? Macam kita banyak sangat tulisan. Bukan ke saya nampak macam tulisan tu tak boleh. Jadinya saya sebab di situ poster kan. Itu yang saya berani letakkan. Boleh ke Prof?
Poster presentation, dia nak tengok kita punya articulative skills kita. Macam kalau macam saya pun bila buat kelas, saya rasa saya dah lama tinggalkan PowerPoint yang ada tulisan tu, ada pun tajuk dia. But sebab satu gambar tu dia boleh melahirkan banyak maklumat lah. So I think yang buat tadi tu okey, tak ada masalah, tapi okey boleh diterima.
Okay, thank you Prof.
Okay, Prof, boleh kita teruskan dengan the final presentation?
Boleh.
Okay.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. Saya Suryani Ellen Rice Oxley dari JPN Wilayah Persekutuan Labuan. Hari ini saya nak berkongsi sedikit cerita mengenai pengalaman saya membimbing guru menambah baik amalan PDPM mereka dengan menggunakan teknik 12 langkah. Bermula Januari 2021, saya tidak berpeluang sama sekali untuk bersemuka dengan guru-guru yang saya bimbing. Apatah lagi untuk berkunjung dan melihat PDP mereka di bilik darjah. Semua komunikasi dilaksanakan secara dalam talian, sama ada secara online ataupun offline, dan biasalah kan, namanya juga aktiviti secara maya ni, memang banyak cabaran dan dugaan yang dihadapi, terutamanya yang melibatkan proses maklum balas. Namun apabila rintangan yang dihadapi, aktiviti bimbingan harus dilaksanakan kerana itu adalah tugas saya sebagai SISC+. Membimbing guru semasa pandemik COVID-19 ini sememangnya sangat mencabar. Ia merupakan satu kenangan yang pelbagai. Ada manis, ada pahit. Saya perlu berhadapan dengan tuntutan dan arahan ketua jabatan, perlu menjaga hubungan dengan pihak sekolah, perlu membantu memastikan sesi PDPR dilaksanakan dengan berkesan, guru mengajar, murid belajar, dan yang paling penting ialah memastikan kehadiran saya menyenangkan dan membantu guru menambah baik amalan PDPR mereka dan bukannya sebagai tambahan beban mereka. Justru saya perlu memberikan hikmat bimbingan yang mereka perlukan yang boleh membantu menyelesaikan masalah mereka dan bukannya bimbingan yang pada pendapat saya mereka perlu. Sehubungan dengan itu, saya telah memperkenalkan satu kaedah bimbingan istimewa semasa PDPR dengan menggunakan borang Excel yang saya berikan nama sebagai 12 langkah. Bimbingan 12 langkah ini melibatkan 4 proses utama iaitu pemerhatian, refleksi, rancang dan tindakan. Terdapat 12 soalan yang perlu dijawab oleh guru yang dibimbing. Soalan 1 hingga soalan 4 adalah soalan yang berkaitan dengan isu yang mereka hadapi semasa mereka melaksanakan PDPR. Soalan 5 hingga soalan 9 adalah soalan yang berkaitan dengan perancangan intervensi yang mereka plan nak buat bagi menyelesaikan isu berkenaan. Selepas sesi perbincangan, mereka akan melaksanakan intervensi berkenaan dan kemudian mereka akan menjawab pula soalan 10 hingga soalan 12 yang berkaitan dengan hasil intervensi yang telah mereka laksanakan. Penulisan jawapan guru adalah berbentuk penulisan refleksi yang melibatkan 3 maklumat iaitu isi, pengetahuan dan pengalaman. Proses bimbingan adalah 100% berdasarkan masa yang ditentukan oleh guru sendiri. Guru akan menaip jawapan mereka pada masa yang mereka lapang, kemudian mereka akan menghantar penulisan jawapan mereka kepada saya untuk saya respons. Sesi perbincangan juga adalah mengikut kaedah yang guru pilih sendiri. Ada yang selesa ber-Google Meet, ada yang suka berbincang melalui panggilan telefon, ada yang memilih untuk berbincang melalui message ataupun voice chat di Telegram atau di WhatsApp. Menariknya, kaedah bimbingan seperti ini bukan sahaja membantu guru mengenal pasti isu dan merancang intervensi bagi menambah baik amalan PDPR mereka, tetapi penulisan refleksi mereka ini boleh ditukarkan menjadi penulisan kajian tindakan, di mana setiap 12 soalan yang dikemukakan itu boleh ditukarkan menjadi istilah di dalam penulisan kajian tindakan. Isi di dalam penulisan kajian tindakan ini pula masih sama iaitu menggunakan jawapan 12 refleksi tadi. Contohnya, soalan 1A yang berbunyi, apakah masalah saya? Soalan ini akan ditukarkan menjadi pendahuluan. Jadi jawapan untuk soalan 1A ini akan menjadi isi penulisan kajian tindakan bagi bahagian pendahuluan. Dan begitulah seterusnya sehinggalah ke soalan 12. Akhirnya tanpa guru sedari, dengan hanya menjawab 12 soalan yang dikemukakan semasa aktiviti bimbingan ini, guru akan mempunyai satu penulisan kajian tindakan. Di penghujung proses ini, saya sebagai SISC+, alhamdulillah dapat melaksanakan bimbingan dengan baik. Guru yang dibimbing dapat menambah baik amalan PDPR mereka. Murid kepada guru yang dibimbing ini dapat menguasai isi pelajaran dengan berkesan. Sekolah gembira kerana guru mereka ada kajian tindakan. Jabatan lega kerana PDPR berjalan dengan lancar. Jadi semua orang pun happy, tiada tekanan. Sedikit tambahan perkongsian, guru-guru yang telah mempunyai kajian tindakan ini seterusnya diberikan ilmu lagi melalui bimbingan SISC Plus dan bimbingan penceramah jemputan yang merupakan pakar dalam bidang kajian tindakan. Kemudian mereka akan berkongsi amalan terbaik PDPR mereka di kolegium-kolegium mini kajian tindakan mengikut mata pelajaran masing-masing dalam bidang sosial. Sekolah pula yang kebetulan mempunyai guru-guru yang merupakan guru bimbingan saya ini yang telah mempunyai kajian tindakan akan membentang pula di kolegium mini kajian tindakan peringkat sekolah masing-masing. Dan alhamdulillah, kejayaan bimbingan menggunakan teknik 12 langkah ini telah menarik perhatian Jabatan Pendidikan Wilayah Persekutuan Labuan dengan menjadikan teknik 12 langkah ini sebagai produk rasmi Labuan dalam program bimbingan kajian tindakan peringkat negeri dan peringkat kebangsaan yang dianjurkan oleh JPN Labuan. Akhirnya, teknik 12 langkah ini juga telah disebarluaskan ke luar Labuan melalui jemputan perkongsian rasmi yang disampaikan sama ada oleh saya sendiri ataupun guru-guru yang telah mempunyai pengalaman menggunakan teknik ini. Sekian sahaja perkongsian dari saya. Terima kasih.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Saya rasa sangat seronok ya. Ada beberapa Cikgu Suryani ya. Saya rasa Dr. Zaila ada dalam ni. Dr. Bridget, when we first thinking about SISC about it was in 2009, and at that time I and Dr. Zaila Wahab from IAB was asked by the Ministry of Education to get the framework of Teach for Malaysia. That is the time when we came to know about SISC, and there are a real low performing school in London, pinggir bandar London, and we found that they are calling coaches, and the coach at that time was macam pensyarah daripada maktab perguruan, their own teachers, and as Suryani says, they are coming to your classroom by invitation. Yang macam Suryani buat itulah ya, by invitation. And in 2010 when we have national key result areas and we have 100 something low performing school, we launched SISC. After 2 years, it became SISC Plus. First, it is only Guru Cemerlang, then we put the pegawai. So saya tak sangka ya, dalam masa antara 2013 sampai 2021 SISC dah berkembang. Dia hampir tepu ya, sebab banyak sangat idea yang awal tu ataupun your roles, function and responsibility has been diverted a little bit. But I think in 2019 I'm thinking about e-coaching. Tak larat nak pergi pulau ya, kawasan tanah tinggi untuk mencari low performing school. Ini kan yang saya namakan, boleh saya cakap Melayu ke ni? Boleh. Ini yang saya namakan Suryani double barrel. Ya, saya sangat bangga apabila SISC Plus is not about giving coaching anymore. You are actually empower them with this langkah 12 langkah dan diterangkan dalam format yang sangat jelas bagi saya. Mungkin sebab saya SISC tu ya yang memang sangat terlibat. Jadi tapi saya tak sangka dia akan pergi sejauh ini. Di mana you make them not only responsible as a teacher, they are responsible of their own learning. And bila dengan 12 langkah itu, mereka terus dapat buat action research. Itu Dr. Zaila lah, master trainer SISC Plus tu ya. The first master trainer SISC Plus. Terus dapat buat dia punya action research. They are responsible, the teacher responsible for their own learning as a teacher and the learning of others. Itu sebabnya Suryani mungkin dinobatkan. Bahan tu memanglah ya bahan yang kepunyaan PPD ataupun kepunyaan JPN Labuan. Sebab saya dengan Dr. Zaila kami belajar satu lagi orang punya low inference self assessment measure. Jadi dah lama dah kita tidak lagi mengakui classroom observation, dah lama. So bila saya pergi ke satu universiti di Rutgers University New York untuk practicum teaching saja tidak lagi markah diambil, iaitu markah pengiraan SISC ke markah pengiraan pesyarat. That is not marks, that is feedback. So you are giving them feedback. The real learning mechanism is self-reflection. Kalau dalam ilmu tasawuf punya sikit, apakah maknanya pembelajaran? Suryani dah berpahala kepada anak-anak itu kerana dia dapat pembelajaran kekal. Ya, pembelajaran bukannya proses perubahan tingkah laku. Sebelum perubahan tingkah laku, dia nak menjadi daripada kurang efektif kepada efektif tu. Proses yang membolehkan dia berubah tingkah laku tu mesti menitiskan makna ke dalam diri. Anything untuk menitiskan makna ke dalam diri mestilah pembelajaran bermakna, reflection. So saya pun kalau saya sendiri tak mampu melahirkan lisen, saya sendiri tak mampu, tak terfikir nak melahirkan. And if it is well researched, presentation tadi tu memanglah short, sweet and sassy. Sikit je kan, berapa slide je, tapi saya faham, saya sangat faham dan yang itu boleh jadikan kalau dibuatkan how effective an investigation of the effectiveness of namakanlah 12 itu in empower learners to be responsible teachers. So sebab sekarang ni COVID-19 ni kita dah memang online je ya. Lepas itu nanti dia akan buat self reflection come from video kritik. Dia nak video kritik apa? Sebelum dia tulis soalan 1 apa masalah, soalan 2 apa nak buat plan, soalan ketiga, soalan keempat reflection, soalan kelima next what ya, dan menggunakan langkah action research. So kalau ada 10 orang ataupun mungkin beberapa orang guru menggunakan this 12 question kit ni dan ternyata dia sangat boleh meningkatkan keberkesanan pengajaran dia dengan menggunakan apa saja measurement, effective teachers measurement, ini kita boleh patternkan. Ini kalau tak patternkan, Suryani and team mesti patternkan. Kalau tidak saya tiru nanti. Ya, penat fikir kan. Macam itulah. Okay, you are actually someone has to do a research lah at PhD level on this. Okay, Suryani, I'm very happy. Saya tak sangka lah. Congratulations to SISC Plus. Saya pun sekarang tubuh saja enjoying today I really enjoying the outcome of SISC initiatives. Okay.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Prof. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Back to Silva Mala.
Yes, right. Thank you, Prof. Right, ada soalan daripada pembentang lain dan juga peserta? Tak ada?
Thank you.
Right, Puan Suryani nak cakap apa-apa?
Tiada, terima kasih banyak-banyak. I really appreciate. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Yang Prof kata pahala tu dia terus menusuk ni sebab dulu saya memang sebelum jadi SIC, saya guru cemerlang, kemudian saya adalah nazir sekolah, Prof. Dan saya masih ingat kata ketua nazir saya ialah apa yang kita buat berpanjangan tu pahalanya ialah pada murid. Jadi bila Prof cakap balik macam tu, saya rasa macam touching sangat. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Saya boleh tambah satu tapi jangan nangis pula ya. Saya bila saya meninggalkan Kementerian Pelajaran, itu universiti terbaik saya. Saya sangat takut sebabnya kita ada Iqra. Ya, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim khalaq. Bila kita katakan Iqra, baca, dia buat kajian. Dan kajian tak nak tipu-tipu sebab buku tu nanti akan menjadi kita punya evidence of what we are doing. So Suryani, saya seronok sangat ya. Saya seronok sangat sampai ke sini. The capability of SISC is not about coaching anymore. It is about educating them to be responsible of their own learning. Ya, belajar untuk jadi guru yang bagus. Bukan kita kata awak bagus, awak tidak. Dan dia sendiri yang dengan 12 tu dia sendiri yang terpaksa. Ya, terpaksa make self correction. Ya, okay. Good.
Terima
Very
kasih,
good.
Prof. Terima kasih. Thank you.
Alright, so dengan itu saya mewakili MARNET Conference 2021 mengucapkan tahniah kepada semua pembentang yang telah menimba pengalaman pertama dalam Pecha Kucha pada kali ini. Dan saya mengucapkan ribuan terima kasih kepada Associate Professor Dr. Zaida binti Mustafa meluangkan masa untuk menjadi panel dalam bilik 1 dan memberikan semangat, motivasi dan panduan kepada semua pembentang dan juga peserta. Dan terima kasih juga kepada semua peserta yang telah join parallel session 2 pada petang ni. Sekian saja, kita jumpa lagi pada sesi malam nanti. Terima kasih. Terima kasih Doktor.
Thank you so much. Right.
Yes, you're welcome. Yes, tonight. Yeah. See you tonight. Bye.
Congratulations to all.